Welcome to Mr. Giant Reacts and Ting and Ting and Ting. We're going to, oh, I forgot my name. I'm Mr. Giant. Okay, we're going to take a look at Brașov here, and it's a June festival. It's a festival. People getting together. Let's go ahead and check it out. Let's not babble too much here. Let's check the vibe out. Oh, food on tap. Food on tap.
Today we're going to explore the Junii Festival in Brașov. A lot of horses, a lot of cool outfits, and a lot of people. Let's get started. I'm already in the center of Brașov. I've already seen some horses, so let's do this and see how beautiful this festival is. I believe
Look at the cobblestone streets and stuff there, man.
So
I think those are so
gate
cool.
where everyone used to enter through, and they used to let the outside people into the city square, and that's what kind of the festival is about. I don't know the 100% details. I'm still looking it up. I have a cousin who's going to explain to me later once I meet up with him. And this is the street that they used to use back in medieval times to come into the city.
Oh, wow.
And
You
this would
could
be
walk into
one
the
day a year
medieval
that they
streets and
allowed
thing.
the outsiders in. In the comments, you can leave whatever history fact you want, or if I'm wrong, but that's what, from what I've looked up online so far, that's the gist of it. It's a very, very long history. So we're not gonna go sit at the main square because I got an inside scoop that there's a better location than the main square. So we're walking there right now, which is right outside the city. Got that gate too. I believe that used to be Old Gate as well to get into the city. It's very busy out here. I'm gonna try to film the best I can. The festival is about to start right now. If you think these are just regular parade horses, you
wow.
are completely missing the point of the festival.
That's
Here
some
in the heart
beautiful
of
horses, boy.
Pennsylvania, these horses are a medieval flex of absolute power. Look at the size of them. For the Junii of Brașov, the horse you ride dictates your status, and preparing them for this exact moment takes months of intense secret preparation.
They look different than the horses I see around here, or even in the Caribbean. I mean, they look like horses, but they seem more powerful. Look at that. They were bred for something
Romanians were
specific.
strictly banned from entering the fortified city of Brașov. They were forced to live outside the walls in the Shke district. I hope I'm saying that right. The festival marks the only day of the entire year they were legally allowed to cross the city gates. So they didn't just walk in, they rode in on giant horses, covered in armor and heavy brass to show the empire that they weren't afraid, and they wore their best clothes, and, they were told to dress super nice, as you can see by everyone's outfit in the videos.
Isn't that crazy? Back in the day, you need permission to go into the city square. I guess that's because they didn't want anybody to infiltrate and take over the city from there, seize the city. Because it seems like back in the day, seizing the city was a big deal back there, you know what I mean? Anybody could come in and take care of business and do the espionage and stuff like that. No cameras and stuff to check it out, no technology, just human instinct and
Each
look at that horse all fancied up.
ride in their own distinct cavalry formation. They try to control these massive animals through the narrow streets of Brașov in the city. And this was the one time of year that they were allowed. So, like I said earlier, they wore their best outfits. They decorated their horses themselves and everything just to look fancy. And it is a brutal test of strength, because one wrong move on these horses could be
that's some powerful looking horses, boy.
Historians still can't agree on exactly how old the festival is, but some of these rituals are traced straight back to the ancient Dacian tribes over 2,000 years ago. It survived the Austro-Hungarian Empire, both world wars, and it was even temporarily banned by the communist regime in 1949 before
Wow.
making a massive comeback. And now you see what the festival is today. It's just a huge festival, and wait until later when you actually see the party side of it too.
Oh yeah.
And forgive the video, I wanted to show everyone the festival, but I tried to get the best shots I could because it was still very crowded where I'm at. I stopped at the store to grab a brewski, and then we're walking 2 kilometers to Petru Solomon, where the rest of the festivities will take place.
All right. Let's see how the Romanians get down in the festivals. So they had a parade first, and now they're gonna have. Oh, everybody's
We're almost
walking.
there. I see signs of life.
People are just walking. Look at that, man. Just walking.
After they parade in the city, they come over 2 kilometers to the mountains or Petru de Solomon, or like
the beer tent is full, of course.
And as you can see in the video, I'm saying the beer tent's full, the first thing that gets full, because this is where the actual party takes place. And later on in the video, I'm going to show some horses coming up, and this is just the start of the mountain. We still have like a winding way to get all the way to the very top of the mountain in the back. So keep watching, you know, as we go up to the mountain where the actual festivities take place.
That sounds like a 1920s bebop type of thing there, you know. What they got over there? What they got over there? Let's see the food, brother. What's that? What's that? That looks interesting. Comment in the comment section. Tell me what those 2 things were. The horses are arriving at the party venue. Uh-oh, horses getting spooked. They don't want to do it. They don't want to do it, boy. They don't want to go in there. Oh, that was easy.
After we walk,
that's beautiful. Nice little. I love little creeks and stuff.
They have like a grilling and picnic area. It's super beautiful. It was a very nice day.
About 5 blocks from where I live, there's a park there, and there's this creek that runs through there, and there would be ducks and stuff in that little creek just paddling around. It's beautiful. It's so peaceful. Creeks are probably one of the most peaceful places on the planet. When you sit next to a creek and it's just trickling water, all crystal clear, and it's just trickling down these shiny rocks and stuff. Creeks are one of the most meditational things Mother Nature have to offer.
When we were here,
look at it,
and as
man.
you can see, they have like a stream with like, and in the back there's like a waterfall. Super nice area to come like spend a day, have and drink some beers.
Oh yeah. Forget the beer, man. Just sitting there chilling. I mean, I like beer, you know, don't get me wrong, but if I'm going to sit there, I just want to sit there naturally and enjoy Mother Nature. I'm gonna say something that might sound kind of strange, but you're growing up and you have because of the way it's portrayed, you have this dark image of a place like Romania, this sort of dark image. You think it's all gray there, and then you see the flag and it's absolutely colorful, just as colorful as even my little flag on the island. You know what I mean? And then you start checking it out and you see all the colors and stuff that's in there. You don't associate colors with that whole region. That whole region has got this like dark, sort of brooding stereotype of its people and its culture and its politics and everything. You know what I mean? So then a lot of people have a sort of contrary understanding of that place, and people might go, no, no, not really, you just don't know. Yeah, but if you don't know, what you do know is what you've been told. So deep down inside, you might know that that's not the way it is, but it's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Subconsciously. For you, but it isn't the way you think it is. Not at all. There's color. There's festivities. There's fun. You know what I mean? Which you should know, because medieval times, they knew how to
It was
party in
actually
medieval
really cool
times.
because we got to walk up
the
the mountain trail alongside these horses, and they're all screaming Christos ambiat liberat ambiat, which means like Christ has risen and the real has risen, because this takes place right after Easter.
Liberat ambiat. So down there is where we came from, and we climbed all the way up here, and now we're just kind of waiting for this big group of horses to pass. So I'm gonna let you guys enjoy it.
This guy is
So we
really
still have
laid
a ways
back.
to go up top, and now we're just kind of like walking alongside the horses and everything. Look at this big boy. Oh my God, he's a massive
Yeah.
man.
Yep. That's a
Look at that.
powerful looking horse, boy.
Liberat ambiat.
And here comes the man-made horse. Oh, those horses ain't happy at all. Whoa, you up there, bruh?
So I think
You,
that's where we're going. Ooh, he's angry.
oh yeah. Those
Yeah.
horses ain't, they ain't liking all this stimulation around them.
So my microphone died. So I apologize for the audio. I'm charging it. I'm gonna have it back on in a little bit. But we're at the top of the mountain right now, and this is where they used to come to party after like they went through the village to the city and everything. And they have like their horses up here. I don't know if you can see it. They're taking the horses like through the forest.
No, that's where the real party is, at the top of the mountain. How apropos. Even the kiddies are up there doing, participating. Look at them. I bet they look forward to this all year round.
So when the riders actually get to the gorge at Solomon's Rock, so this is pretty much one of the top peaks where we're at right now, they perform a brutal test of strength. The men gather in a massive circle and throw a heavy tricolored mace called a buzdugan in Romanian as high in the air as they physically can, and and then they have to catch it. And it's pretty much an ancient test to prove their bravery. And obviously they don't use an actual like mace anymore like they did back in the day, but now it's a little bit more civil, but still it's a fun tradition to uphold. And this dance that they're doing is called a hora. It's pretty much like a Romanian version of a line dance, and that's the best way I can put it. Where you just gather in a circle, and then they have like this like classic traditional.
It's
Romanian
kind of like the
music,
Kolo in
just,
Serbia and the rest of the places.
Go with the flow like they're doing in the video, and yeah, the best thing to compare it to is like a line dance.
Look at all the colors, man.
So that tradition back in the day, they used to do the dance, and they used to throw like a mace up in the air and try to catch it. So that's what the whole dance is about, on them doing that. And each like, there used to be different clans that came up here, and they used to each have the same kind of like traditions. They just hung out in like different areas.
Oh, it's getting real crowded.
So that is the festival Junii in Brașov. If you're going to be traveling Eastern Europe, Romania around April, definitely plan your trip around it. It's definitely worth seeing. But until next time, don't forget.
Wow. You know, when we look at medieval times, we think, oh, the struggle, oh, the hardships, and this, that, the other. They probably weren't even thinking that then, because we have all this technology and all this stuff, and we think we're above everybody else, in the past, and when they're the ones that started getting all this that we have here put together. We have no respect for them when you really think about it, unless of course we talk about wars and how they were like real men and blah, 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 you know what I'm saying, when they were not that different from us at all. We like to think that we have changed somehow, but we haven't. We're still looking for the pursuit of making things easier. We're still looking to make money off of everything and anything that we can. They did it back then too. That's why we had kings and princes. That's why they fought for land, and they take people's land and they subjugate them, and they do all of that stuff. It ain't nothing changed. We just found better ways to do that stuff with technology and all of that. We have, and to think, you know what I mean? The idea of controlling people's minds and stuff, they did it back then too. They use a little bit more forceful psychology. You know what I'm saying? Like, before they have any kind of international laws and stuff, they just did whatever it is it took to accomplish what they want. Now, the thing about it is that we, as far as humanity is concerned, we got a little bit better about that, but we just found better ways to hide it, so that nobody knows we're doing it, but we're still doing it. Ain't nothing changed. Human beings didn't go, oh, we're enlightened now since we have technology. No, they use the technology to sort of create the same things that they did back then. Ain't nothing new, man. Everything is the same. That's kind of morbid, but it's a fact that had to be spoken. The cool thing about these festivals is they take the human side of it and show it. The fact that these people had fun, they did stuff to entertain themselves, you know what I mean? They're just like us. They were looking for the, happiness, to be around the family, enjoy good food, and go enjoy good drinks. You understand what I'm saying? And that's one reason why I like watching these festivals that portray medieval times or even other times. You know what I'm saying? It just shows how alike we are and that we haven't changed that much. We're still doing the same thing. We just have more technology to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Drop a like on the video, comment down below. And if you have more explanations about this festival, please hit it up in the comment section and let me know, okay? In the meantime, check this guy's channel out. It looks like he's doing a Romania's Chinatown. He was right, so he's going through Romania. So go check out this channel and see what the vibe and stuff he's doing there. I like his personality. He's nice and laid back, and you know what I mean. He's telling you like the vibe and things. So take care of each other. Let's try to keep love in this world, okay?